Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me again. My name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. I like to say we travel around the world sitting on our couches. How fun is that? And we have conquered that 1-inch subtitle, and we have diversified what we watch. We're learning culture and food. Oh my word. I hope you have your passport. Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Anne, and on my channel I review foreign international content. I had to jump on here and say, oh my god, you have to watch First Love. It's from Japan and it's so good. To my Japanese friends, konnichiwa. Oh, this is so good. It's on Netflix. It's about 9 episodes and it's slow, but they build up the story and the relationship, and it's about first love. So good. Obviously it starts off, it's about these two, and actually we have a set of 2 actor and actresses, the 2 that plays them young, and then they also switch to the 2 that plays them as adults. And really it's the story of Ye and Harumichi, I think is his name, and the actors that obviously play them young. His name is Taisei, and then she is Rikako. And then we also have the older set, which is being played by Takeru. He's pretty handsome, right? And then we have Hikari, and oh, what an interesting story. So the story goes, obviously it's about Harumichi, who sees Ye in a train and he is in love and decides, I need to find out who that girl is. Finds out that she's going to this school, and let's just say he was not very good in school, and he starts to study hard so he can get in the same school, so he can go to the same school that she's in. And obviously they get to know each other. You have to keep watching, and they fall in love. Dresses to show like all the different ways of, like, I think the point of the movie or the series is destiny, right? If it was meant to be, it was meant to be. But you have to keep watching, because as it progresses, the assumption is that they'll end up together, and that they should continue to date each other from high school obviously to adulthood. But you see that they don't end up continuing dating in high school, and you have to watch the reason why. That was heartbreaking. And then they go and date different people. She even ends up with a son, marries to somebody else. He's dating somebody else as well. And now you have to keep watching to see if they do end up together. And I have to say the build up, it's slow, but it just continues to build up, and how they navigate life. I mean, this story is so written that if they told me that it was based on a true story, I'll believe it. It was so realistic and so touching, and you were rooting for them the whole time. Like, God, I hope they'll make it, because it's almost like the way life kept on happening, it was like, oh my gosh, are you guys going to make it? But you have to keep watching because it's just fantastic. I also love the story of Hassan and the girl who was a dancer that they had a relationship with. She was kind of weird. The way she was dancing was very interesting. But I just also love how, even as being the mother, how she helped the son to be like, look, love is like the strongest force in this world, and it's destiny. So if it comes to you, you better go for it, right? Like, do whatever you can to keep it. And really, that's really the meat of this show is, as life is throwing different things, even when they're separated, that kind of thing, right? And then he becomes a pilot, and she ends up driving this taxi cars, and you have to watch what happened to them. Then once again he's being a security guard. Like, just life is just beating them back and forth. And she is navigating her relationship with her dad and mother, her dad who was never there for her. It was just interesting. And then he's got such a loving family, and a sister who is deaf, but they're so close. That was so touching to watch the whole family relationship, but just a fantastic show. And then there's a song that keep playing over and over. I'm wondering if that artist is a real artist. The "You Will Always Be My Love" or something like that. That song was so touching. They kept on playing it over and over and over, right? I can't play it because YouTube copyright issues, but it was just fantastic. It made me think of maybe she's a real artist. They say, I guess she started singing at 15 or something like that, but that song, the music is beautiful in this show is what I'm trying to say. But I had to quickly jump on here and say, please watch First Love. Have you watched it? If you have, let me know in the comment section what you thought about it. But it was so good. It's lovey-dovey, but yet so realistic. If, like I said, if they had said that this was a real story that happened, I totally would believe it, right? Obviously, it's for mature audience. There is some nudity and some risque scenes, but a fantastic, fantastic show. That's why I had to quickly jump on here and say, watch First Love. It's really, really good, and it's from Japan. Once again, thanks for joining me. If you do like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you next time. I'm currently reviewing Korean drama Alchemy of Souls Part 2. That just dropped this weekend, so I'm doing that every week. Please join me every week. We have excellent discussions on that. But I'll see you next time. Deuces.